Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Tone Costa. This is your match preview for Wrexham AFC, who are taking on Forest Green Rovers tomorrow. Yes, Josh Anthony has been sacked. He was sacked in the morning. He lost the dressing room last night. So we have a new host tonight. It is Mr. Tone Costa. So welcome. How is everybody? Happy Friday. Let's get involved. I see some people coming in the chat, which is fantastic. It's been a very, very active Friday, but we have made it to the eve of this match tomorrow. A lot of scenarios that can happen. And have a bit of a chat tonight. Lots of fun last night and tonight. So far, so good. We are so far so good. We are back to we're back to our regular programming, but lots of fun last night. So smash a like on the video, get involved. Get your memberships, share your memberships, all the fun stuff. Let's do this. We are in. There are some people that have been in early. Good to see everybody. Michael Wolf, what up? How are you, Michael? Good to see you. Will Ambo says 910, 1098 765 and now not bombshell. Yes. We had a lot of musical cues last night, which is fantastic. Carol is in HR, and he is in. Will Ambo is here. Me and Pepe Silva. Salutations, ladies and germs. Yes, is Psyched Soccer. I like that new thumbnail, Psyched Soccer. The hair is herring. Yeah, I got a hair did today. I got a little bit of a hair did. I could put a hat on to it. Does it look hair? I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. Tone Costa wears hair any way he wants. Tori says the hair is herring. Yes. Chicky Brewer is in the house. How you doing, Chicky? Good to see you. Very good. I hope you're having a good Friday and heading into the weekend. Leon Wrexham says, happy Saturday from Wrexham. Leon Wrexham, nice to meet you with Leon. Good to have you in the room. Fantastic. Lots of fun last night on the Vocal Pundit. Yes, we are a full magnitude of different things. We talk about football, Wrexham. We might even get into some movies, and apparently we break into song last night too. It was absolutely fantastic. So awesome. Again, it's Chicky Brewer. Will Ambo says, on today's show, we will cover dying horses who play the meanest instruments, the hot or not of Wrexham players. We will end it up with the pundit acting out a scene from Braveheart. The whites of their eyes. Oh, Braveheart just makes me sad. Good hair day there, Josh. I got a hair. I did get. I mean, I'm losing half of my hair, but I mean, I still have. I mean, it's not. I don't think I have a bald spot. I might not. I don't know, but I have hair. I have hair. Yes. So, Carol in HR says, "Yo, Tone, you think Saturn routine will work?" Oh yeah, it works every time, my friend. Works every time. Yeah, those models work every time. You haven't seen. Oh, go watch it in there. Josh's cap is Clark Kent and glasses. Yes, Hip Karma. You had a jam session, didn't you? Oh, we had a jam session last night. It was scary good. Actually, scary good. The most surprising thing was that Hugh just came in just picking, which is fantastic. I'm pretty upset I didn't get flirted with last night. Let's fix it tonight, eh, folks? Carol, absolutely. Come on in. Let's go. I mean, I don't know if you play for the Kansas City Chiefs and you were a Welsh player and you're super handsome, but if you're of that nature, you could totally get flirted with by some of the community. Good evening, everyone. Rex is in there. All right, Local Pundit Unplugged. Yes, we can do all of that stuff. We can do anything we want on this, as long as producer Ann approves. Okay, I'm here for Hugh and Hugh only. All right, I will leave. Okay, I'm back. All right. One more thing. As good as Neurotics Unplugged. Absolutely. Okay, let's get into it real quick. So let's talk about this article that came out today. Guess who's on that? Who's that handsome gentleman right there? Wrexham AFC striker Paul Mullen wins League Two Player of the Month award. Yeah, absolutely stunning. He is absolutely turned into sensation. He's kicking it up. Scoring goals, left foot, right foot, head, 102, I think he has right now. I think he's going to end up 106, 107. I got to say, I think I said this, and I saw this on X. McElhenney said, he's like, this is my favorite goal. The goal where he hustled the ball down, he said, wasn't spectacular, but it was him hustling and showing bravery and heart and going and putting one past the goalie. I thought that was absolutely my favorite goal that he's had as well, and McElhenney said it too. But Wrexham star Paul Mullen scored 7 goals in 6 games. Yes. I love this, man. This is from Leader Richard Williams, who we had on the show. Great interview. It could be a very big weekend for Wrexham star Paul Mullen, who is already celebrating after winning the EFL Sky Bet League 2 Player of the Month award for March. The 29-year-old has produced a series of excellent performances and scored 7 goals in 6 appearances, which helped him beat James Belshaw, Alex Gilby, and Clady Lolos to the award. I don't know who they are, but I'm sure they're great. There was a hat trick in the opening game of March for Phil Parkinson's men, defeated Accrington Stanley 4-0. Mullen netted back-to-back away games, helping the Reds triumph 3-1-0 against Morecambe and Grimsby Town. Wrexham leading scorer ended the month with a brace in the top half of the table, 2-0 victory over Mansfield Town. Big game tomorrow, Mansfield Town or MK Dons. That's been going into the chat. If you're not in the Discord, Jesus H, get into the Discord. It is on fire all day and all night. Wake up, 100, 200 messages in there, which is awesome. And thank you to Stace, who has been in there monitoring everybody. The adults are in the room. I am not one of them, because Josh got sacked last night. Tone Costa's in for just trying to get our feet wet. So there you go. Wrexham's leading scorer into the month, top 2 table. Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's really great. In typical Mullen fashion, he was again on target when he bagged a double in Wrexham's 4-1 success over Crawley Town, smashed them, which took second place Wrexham closer to automatic promotion, something the Reds can achieve tomorrow. We will talk about that if we pick up the 3 points. Against basement side Forest Green Rovers at the racecourse, and MK Dons and Barrow fail to win against Mansfield Town and Gillingham, respectively. So there's a lot of scenarios that can happen tomorrow. Emails have went out. Things have happened. They're saying don't rush the pitch. Be cognizant. All those things. Yeah, and there was a bunch of things that happened. We're gonna get into it at some point tonight, this evening. Yes, hold on. I have to put this one up too. There are adults in the Discord where It's clearly not me. Hip Karma is one of them for sure, and I would believe the Stace is the other. Flat out, hands down, done. End of story. Yes, you are part of that. I do see Sheldon that wants to come in there. Sheldon, let me read the rest of this article. You have the keys. You can come in whenever you want. The goals I scored helped. This is a quote from Mullen. The goals I scored helped me hit a personal accolade, which was really pleasing. And importantly, we got up the table on a crucial point of the season. Parkinson added, we are really pleased for Mulls winning the EFL Skybet League 2 Player of the Month award. It is well deserved. Yes. So wanted to bring that one up before we talked about a few more things. But Mullen has just come trumps and done well. And on that bombshell, I'm going to bring in the man of the match, the real man of the match. He is back. What up, brother?
Hello, everybody. I'm back after a couple of evenings sleep.
Yeah. How are you? Welcome.
Good.
Good. Let me get this better for you. Nope, that sucks. No, well, you know what? No, here we go. What are we going to do here? Hold on. Done. How's that? Better? There you go.
Yeah.
Welcome back. How are you?
I'm good. I'm in good form.
Yeah. You want to give a little runway and tell us about your trip and everything, and how was your trip back and all the good stuff?
Yeah, long trip over, long trip back. It was a very quick journey. Actually, yeah. I don't think I'd want to do it too often. I'd prefer to take an extra day. But if time isn't permitting, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Well, you got to do what you got to do, and you saw a fantastic game too, man. Actually, like one of the best of the seasons, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
How long were you gone? 72 hours?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, a little bit less, even.
What was your favorite part of it?
Meeting the players, I guess.
Actually,
was the best. Yeah, some of them were really nice.
Mm-hmm.
You can see some of them were flying through, kind of just doing some signatures and that, and others really took their time. But that's fair enough too, It's really obviously as we go up the tables, it's going to become less and less availability to actually get that close to the players.
Yeah.
So people might as well do it now while they can.
A special occasion, man, and you did. I can't even. What you did was absolutely fantastic. I don't think everyone realized. He's like, "Hey, are you around?" Okay, I'm going. All of a sudden, it was like bang, just like that, man. So good. Absolutely so good. And then having someone stop. Did you find out who that guy was that recognized you or what?
No, he kept going.
Okay. Very impressive. Very, very impressive.
I just wasn't expecting it. So I would have called him over and said hi, you know what I mean? And put him on camera seeing as we were live. But yeah.
I mean, groundbreaking stuff, man. And you got Parky. That made me really happy to get Parky in there.
Parky was actually very friendly.
Really?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's... when someone talks to you because they should talk to you.
Yeah.
and someone is actually really happy to talk to you. Parky was kind of like that. It felt like he spent extra time and actually was interested in just saying hello.
Hmm.
Um, and then in the evening as well, I got to meet you.
Oh, did you see him? Did you
Yes,
see him
yeah.
last night?
um, no, I mean Hugh from Wrexham. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, but did you see
yeah.
him
Sorry,
play last night? Or Humphrey? You met Humphrey. You met.
Humphrey. Yes, sorry, Hugh Humphreys. Yeah.
He's still tired.
Um, I am still tired. Yeah, my brain is still not working. But he was really interesting. He really chatted. You
Really.
know. Yeah, yeah. He was very cool.
We met him in. I interviewed him in San Diego. Like nicest guy, tall as shit, but super nice guy. Didn't have to give me any time, but he totally did. Really, really nice guy. So that's awesome, man. So congrats on that. And like I said, unreal stuff, man. Unreal stuff. Yeah, we were doing a little bit of match preview last night. Went off the rails a little bit, which was fun. But Josh was fired. Tone's in. Here we are. There we go. A couple things that I get through here. Matt Sheldon, how was my driving? Matt Al asks.
It's fine, good brother. All good.
Aaron's in the house. Hey there. Kieran's in the house. Okay, a couple things. Caroline HR asked something. Mullen beating Josh Sargent for most goals in 24 in all of ESL is just nuts. Way to go, Mulls. He needs the call-up stat. Yeah, I think so.
We'll call up.
I was just about to get to another article. Tuesday.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. I was going to do this one here. So this is the preview. Let's get your thoughts as we go through it. If you want, come on, man, at least one more before the end of the season. Well, I mean, I'd love to get them there for the end of the season. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot. Actually, the scenarios are interesting for tomorrow. So before I do that, so the promotion, everyone's talking about the promotion scenario before I get into the article and stuff like that. So I know you analyze this more than anyone else, and you're really on it. This was in the Discord today. It said Wrexham promotion. Wrexham will be promoted to League One on Saturday if they beat Forest Green Rovers. Milton Keynes Dons failed to beat Mansfield Town. Barrow failed to beat Gillingham. So we have that game tomorrow. In those scenarios, do you see anything? What are you thinking there? Just on that alone? I mean, I know it's going around. People they're like, "Hey, don't rush the field," all that stuff. Where are you at?
It's three things that have to happen together, obviously, that are all very possible, probable, even. But again, when you're waiting on three things to happen, it's possible Barrow could pull out a win. Of course, it's still possible MK could pull out a win too. But it is possible that we'll have it tomorrow. Yeah.
I think we'll go with like, hey, we just need to go and finish our and do our business. What's going to happen is going to happen. If we just keep getting points, we keep winning.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about the results of the other two. Obviously, it would be good if they happen. But most importantly, if we take the 3 points tomorrow, then it becomes ridiculously difficult for us not to get promoted.
Yep. I agree with you.
That's the important part.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you. And I think this article was saying here, Elwell says 112 says hi, hello. He was 1 second here. This is the preview for Wrexham and Forest Green Rovers is on the Wrexham website. This could be a season-defining match for both sides as the campaign draws to a compelling conclusion. I struggled with the thumbnail. Finish Forest, finish them. Forest, something like that. I struggled. I didn't want to be mean because obviously there's a club and people support it, but. I know. Actually, I think Kieran doesn't like Rovers.
I would have been meaner.
You would have. I figured as much. I held off. I was. It was a little light. It was a little light. If you have one, drop it in the chat. What would your thumbnail have been? Anyone and tell Sheldon and I. So Mark Griffiths wrote this one. It says the stakes could be higher at both of the ends of the table as Wrexham push to leave League Two while Forest battle to remain. This is the Wrexham angle. After Tuesday's outstanding performance, victory over FGR will secure automatic promotion if MK Dons and Barrow drop points. More importantly, victory in this game would put us terrifically close to securing the top 3 places, and regardless of the performances of rivals. So I think that's what you're saying. You're like if we win, it's almost not. It's not anything possible, right? I think we're gonna go do a job. Everyone's. You watched the last game against them. I did not. I was traveling. Remember, I think that was the first game we did.
Yeah.
You did. What do you see from them from what you remember?
How FGR are going to play. And I think you're wrong on this one. FGR are going to sit deep.
Josh is wrong, not Tone. Josh.
Tone.
Josh is
so
fired.
what? So do you agree with Josh?
I don't know. Well, I just got here. I think the team's going to come out and play a little bit different. I'm going to agree with whatever you say at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, they're going to sit deep. If you actually looked at the interview of the manager and he's speaking about how they play and everything else, they, as far as he's concerned, they just have to take their chances, and their chances are on the break. So they are going to sit deep. They're going to sit 9 people behind the ball like they did to us last time. Yeah. The only difference is hopefully they're not going to get an early goal. That's what really killed us the last time, because they were in desperation defense mode once they already had the goal. So they are basically just going to go into defensive shell, wait for a counter, wait for a break, get up near the front, look for throws, crosses, corners, and hope to catch us on one of those. And then it'll be kitchen sink in the last 10, 15 minutes. They'll just go all out. They'll throw everybody up. They'll try and get on the end of a ball. Now, of course, if we manage to break them down early, if we get that early goal, we could easily be 4 or 5 by the end of the match.
Floodgates open up.
They have no choice. They have absolutely no choice then.
Yeah.
If we take the goal, they have to chase it.
They're. Let me bring up the table here for everyone. League 2. I mean, they're in the. They're obviously in the basement. But...
they're basically done without.
Well, that's why I was. By the way, fail to win is a big deal because a draw kills empty the barrel.
So, it is.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So
the draws are on the correct side. They're on the easier side. Yeah.
Got it. But so let me ask you this. So Colchester have 2 games in hand. They have 43. We played 43. They're 36. They're only 3 points off. With what, 3 games left to go on their end?
3 games. Loads of games in hand though.
Colchester has 41.
Pull it up.
You got it.
I'll see it here. So Colchester here 38 points, so they're 2 points ahead, and 2 games in hand as well.
K-Ron says 5-0 Wrexham. I think I'm going with that one, but I could be way up. I mean, that's we'll see. But and hope Mapsfield get a result. MK. But given the recent form and injuries, it feels like more like an MK Dons win, but hope I'm wrong. So here's my thought process on this for Forest Green Rovers. And I'm probably wrong, and you're probably right. But let's just have the conversation. Because they need the 3 points. 1 point, they need 3. So wouldn't you come out, and you said, wouldn't you come out and try to win the game? Or you think it's just like a smash and grab?
It's a smash and grab. They will counter. They won't sit there and do absolutely nothing. They will be looking for a break. And if we can steal the ball off them when they are trying to break, or if we can defend as they attack us and get back fast before they get back into defensive position, we could counter it as well. So that's how potentially we'll be looking to score. Now, in fairness as well, we should do, I hope we do a better job of breaking them down when they are in their defensive mode than we did last time, because we were horrendous against them.
I remember I came out, I got off the plane, I turned on the stream. I didn't even turn the game on. I turned and you guys were like,
yeah.
I thought someone broke their leg or something. Like something happened. That's how you guys looked.
Yeah, it was a horrible, horrible game. And what made it worse was the goal. Because they were positive then, because they knew they didn't have to attack. So it was even worse. They weren't even countering at that point. They didn't need to be going up the field, risking the fact that we do a turnover and get back down before they're defending again. So they weren't even doing that part. Yeah. So that's where we need to catch them, is when they do go on their breaks. We need to get that ball and get back fast and get up there. But the other side of the coin that I'm kind of thinking is a more positive for us is we did have a few chances against Forest Green as well. And I think the boys are absolutely going to be on it for every single attack, every single shot. They're going to know it's needed. So I expect one of the chances to go in. How soon it goes in, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really hoping for a goal in the first half. Any point in the first half.
Me too. And that'll kind of like it's one of those games before we get into it. It needs a goal. You know what I mean? Like I know it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's one of those. It just needs a goal to like loosen it up. Loosen the change up in your pocket a bit. I don't know if that's the saying, but it is now. Loosen the change up in your pocket. Does anyone know if Rob or Ryan are going to go to the game tomorrow? I do not know. Someone said. I mean,
I heard a rumor somewhere.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if they didn't. One of them did. I mean, they haven't been doing a lot of matches. I know they've both been working, but not this year. But I'm sure to get everyone up and running tomorrow, ready to go. Psych Soccer says, does FGR have much speed on the wings to cause danger on those potential breaks, Sheldon? I think
they do have some.
One on one side. Yeah.
They do have some. If you look into their history, they have quite a few losses, obviously, because as soon as they go behind, they're basically done. But they have caught a couple of teams. They have beaten a few teams, especially since the new manager came in. Cottrell, yeah. So they've gotten quite a few draws, and they have beaten a couple of teams, including decent teams. The last one I think was Crew. They did a number on. So
is Troy still playing? Dini? Is he still on the side?
No, he was fired.
No, he's fired as a manager. But what is he, the player manager? Or no, am I making that up?
He was player manager, so he's gone with both.
Oh, really? It's not like he
yeah.
really wanted it, right? So I'm trying to bring out what they said. Oh, Stace is in the house. What up, Stace? How you doing? What's up, Stace? The adults are here. MK, Mansfield beat them. Crew, the Crew game you're talking about. Okay, the goal scorers were Jordan Garrick and Jamie Robertson. Lineup that they put out there was
they also took out Walsall 2-0.
Took out Walsall 2-0. So their goal scorers, so it looks like they play a 3-4-1-2, almost like a false 9 there. McAllister, Doyle, Garrick. So 3-4-1-2 there. Well, at least they played in that game. So I didn't play. So
so if you look at that 3-4, they will almost all be sitting deep. So you're looking at 7 behind the ball until they go on a full attack. The 3 up front might roam around a little bit. Just to see and to be available for a run. But the other 7, they are all going to sit deep. They are all going to be a block on that goal. So it's going to be really tough.
Anyone on there stand out to you that you remember? Or no?
No, I don't think so. Again, it's one of these. It's a mixed team. And at their level, they're down the bottom. Yeah, they haven't done much. They do have, I think, 1 or 2 players that should be doing something. They're supposed to be decent players, but I think the issue is the other players are not giving them the service or not giving them the support that they should be getting. So there's a couple of players, because they did come down from League One.
Yes, they've been
dropped into 2, and
yeah.
Last season they dropped from League One. Now they're dropping straight down again. So they have a couple of players left that are decent, but most of them tried to get out, and a lot of them do have like release clauses and stuff if they're decent.
I mean, that's just bad management, bad ownership, all the bad stuff. You know what I mean? Ruby Slipper says, "Dark greetings, everyone." Ruby Slippers came with props last night. I don't know. Did you watch it last night or no?
I couldn't get through the whole thing. I bowed out this morning after quite a significant amount of time, and I never got around to getting back to finishing it.
No, it's okay. I got fired. So
did you go back to football at any point after that?
No, absolutely
not. No. Okay.
Why don't watch it. Don't watch it. Kara, dark greetings, the hands, yellow hearts, and red. Aubrey's Madhouse is Aubrey. He's on me, brother. Trying to get through some of this chat here. I tried to watch 2, but fell asleep. Yeah, sorry. It's fun in games and having a good time.
Oh, the headshot. I did see the headshot. Yes, I did.
Did see the headshot. All right, keep it on with the football here. I'm going to get back to this article. Get some quotes here, and I want to ask you a little about what their manager said too. So Parkinson certainly sees things that way. His focus is squarely on the challenge of overcoming tricky opposition. Forest Green are fighting bravely against relegation and will be a difficult opposition, and he knows only too well. Our aim is to focus on the game and what we've got to do ourselves. This is Parkinson. We can't control anything outside our destiny. It's ultimately in our own hands. We are just preparing to play as well as we can at the weekend and see if that's good enough to get points against Forest Green team who are obviously fighting for their lives. We're going to go out and try to win the game and see what happens at the end. Whatever happens elsewhere, We got to go out and got to get our own 3 points. I think we've been saying that, but I think it's I think it's indicative of what what we've been talking about. But yeah, we have to go out and we have to not worry about anything and just go out and play.
The honest truth is though, even a draw is not ridiculously bad for us.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the other teams don't do it either. Like if MK get a draw and we get a draw,
Mm-hmm.
then no, it's not difficult. Barrow had the outside chance with 5 matches, but doing 5 matches in 15 days, there's no way they're going to get through that unscathed. There's no way they're taking 5 wins in 15 days. That's almost impossible.
Yeah, they just dropped points. They dropped the last 2.
Yeah.
So, if MK lose tomorrow, we should be good. Even if we drop points tomorrow, if MK lose tomorrow, and Mansfield win, we're in really good shape. I mean, didn't you say 83 or 85 was our number? What did you say? I don't know.
I think 85 is the absolute, assuming they don't lose any points.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not going to need that. Even 81 might be enough. So
81, yeah, it might be, because you don't know what's going to happen. By the way, Elena's birthday too. Happy birthday to Elena, Ivan's missus. Happy birthday. I am dumb and handsome. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. The story of my life. Except the ladder's going away as you get older. Ivan, did it drop the thing? Oh no, I don't know what that means.
Don't know if you want to know what that means.
Starkey, what's up, Starkey? How you doing, brother? Product placement. There you go. Okay, the article here. Going back to some of the article here says he says the difference was with last season. This is Parkinson again. Is that it was us and Notts County head to head. There've been many teams in the shakeup. Only by one falling away a little bit there, but there are still some teams looking to get into the top 3 places. So it's more to think about after the game, more results to look at, as we were just talking about. He said the lads are in a good place. We're building up to what will be a terrific atmosphere at the race course. We'd love to do it at home if we do, right? I mean, obviously, yeah? Yeah, we'd love to do it at home. Hey, tell me about the stadium when you were there. Tell me, like, what did you? I know. What did you think about it? Like, did it feel like an event? Did it feel big time? I don't know how to describe that.
Yeah, it did. It did. The noise was great. There was a lot of cheering. There was a lot of support there.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting though. In my head, I expected it to be louder. Now, again, maybe because I was actually, that's a very good point. I didn't even consider the fact I was trying to listen to you at the same time. So yeah, maybe. Do you know what? Maybe that was it.
Yeah, partially. I gotta say, you did get your timing right. It was 40. I'm 40 seconds ahead of you, and then boom, what happened? Bang, bang. I was like, oh, and I had you down below. God, it was honestly, that was the best experience I think I've had doing this. It's awesome, man. It put an absolute smile on my face, and to see the smile on your face is awesome. But 40 seconds, bang, you were right in there. I thought it. Another thing, complete side note, question. This has nothing to do with anything. When you write messages, the double question mark or the triple or the X, it gets me anxious. I'm like, oh shit, he's pissed. That's my anxiety getting. Like, what? I don't. I'm asking. Is that a thing that you do? Because I'm like, oh shit, what did I do?
Yeah. I'll regularly do 2.
Okay. So 2 is your one.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. 1 or 2, pretty much the same. If I'm doing 3, then I'm possibly really interested in the answer.
Okay.
Or I'm saying, what the fuck?
Okay, so
it's like really how in the hell? Yeah.
So the reason why I asked that, because someone put 3 in there, and I was like, he always puts like 2 or 3, and I'm like, I don't know if he's pissed. I just want to know what the levels are. That's all. So we're still getting to know each other. That's awesome. Apparently, Stace is also 28 today. Apparently, according to Starkey. We celebrate Tuesday as well, but tomorrow will be a best. It would be best, absolutely. Ruby Slippers asks you, well spotted, Tori. Have you caught up on sleep yet, Sheldon?
I was asleep until 2 minutes before I came on here.
Yeah, you don't look it. You look great.
It's 4:00 in the morning.
What? Oh, Jesus H. Really?
Yeah.
God, I'm so sorry. I mean, everyone must absolutely hate me. I'm so sorry.
Stupid West Coast.
Sorry, we're fired over here, man. We got sacked anymore. Ken's in house.
Yeah.
How you doing? Local punctuation. Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up, and it's on camera, so I know that like 1, 2 is like okay, 3, get out of the way. I need to know this answer. All right, so we got that cleared up. That's on the record now. It's on the record now. Okay, last meeting. So this is the last meeting. We walked through a little bit of this. We'll talk about, and if there's anything you want to chat about, you obviously you jump in anytime. This is the obvious one. On the face of things, Forest Green look to be in trouble. They're bottom of the league and having lost 4 of the last 5 games. However, the reality is rather more nuanced. They have been battling against relegation historically in the face of a horrible recent run of games. The final game in a sequence of 5 matches against the top 5. And they have been more than competitive in 4 games played so far. The standout result, which should stand fair warning to us, perfect was a 3-0 game against Crew. They have potential. I'm going to fumble through this. Springing an upset last Tuesday, an impressive performance at Mansfield, although ultimately it ended in a 1-0 defeat. That's scary. We got to think about that. They said the manager said it's a pretty similar game, and I think the lads will be ready for it. Meeting tomorrow. Steve Cottrell, Forest Green manager, compares the challenge of playing at Wrexham, the Tuesday match at Mansfield. So I don't know much about Cottrell, but they're not going to lay down. And I know you said they're going to have they have a strategy. They're not going to lay down. And I haven't seen them play, so you know more than me.
Yeah, but that is their strategy. Cottrell is very good defensively, and he has tidied them up as a team since he has come in. So they have gotten more draws. They have gotten more points than earlier in the season.
Yep.
So they are doing better, but he's well aware of their frailties. They are not strong enough to attack us. Not in a 1-to-1 heads up open play. They're not good enough. The players are not good enough.
I related to
so it will be counterattack.
Yeah, I really take a Big Sam.
Sorry?
Big Sam, he comes in like a fixer. I'm going to keep you up.
Fixer upper.
Shore up the defense. If we get a goal, whatever, 0-0, I'll take a 0-0. If that's what it is, in my mind, EAFC mind, like go for it, get the 3 points. But I'm clearly, that's why I'm not managing any team. That's why I got sacked. Alpine Newt plays games. Looking forward to Saturday, despite not being able to watch it. I think you give up rules. Why is that? You can watch it. I don't know where you are, but you can watch individual matches, right? Shell on iFall, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you can watch it. Yeah. You can watch it tomorrow, and you can hang out with us. Andrew McLaughlin's at House Toronto. What's up? What up? How are you? Welcome, Canada. What else we got here? But FGR has also the second highest agent fees in League 2 behind us. If I'm an FGR fan, I'm asking serious questions. I think there's a lot going on there. Did you see that in the chat this morning in the Discord?
Yeah, I saw most of the Discord during the day. Yeah.
With the fees about the agent fees.
Oh, agent fees. Oh, I didn't see that bit. I saw the list of fees, in general. Let me see. But I didn't actually get into the conversation on it.
Let me see. There's a couple. The Discord. Listen, if you're not, again, I keep saying it. If you're not in the Discord, you are literally missing out. I'm going to stop this screen real quick.
No, actually, okay. Before you say it, if I'm just going to, obviously it's high for them. Yeah.
Yep.
So my guess as to why it would be high for them is a load of players were probably released when they came down from League 1. So there's also agents' fees involved in getting rid of players.
No one can see that, right? There's absolutely no way.
No, you have to zoom in.
Oh,
God. Oh, well, you can't really on this one. Yeah, you have to have the original.
Yeah, I can't touch button. Okay. So basically, Birmingham, Bristol City Rovers, Birmingham. Okay, where is is this what we're? Yeah, I'm going to screw this up if I try to mess with it. Sorry about that. So, the agent fees that Starkey just brought up, which I thought was very interesting. I think obviously the club is in pure decline, right? So,
yeah. But if you could, like, when you drop down and get relegated, you have to cut your wage bill. So if your players are not released under contract, which you don't really want to happen because then they become a free agent, you get nothing for them. But you still need to get rid of your players. You cannot afford them in most cases. So there was probably quite a few players released when they came down from L1. Because they're too valuable to keep in League Two, they might as well sell them now and get the money. So they probably sold a lot of players at the start, and that's likely where their fees came from.
K-Ron says that, and by the way, Superman script, sure. K-Ron says they way overspent. They way overspent. Meaning FGR.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yes. On that note, by the way, I know, I don't know. I still feel like I think you're right. I think that we're going to get an early goal. I don't think you actually said this, but I think we're going to get an early goal, and I think the floodgates will open. I think tomorrow's going to be a good atmosphere, I don't know. I just have a feeling. I really think the shackles came off for us. Maybe it won't be a great first half, but I think the shackles came off for us in the 2 games ago, and it was like the relief happened. It's almost like when I won't use that analogy.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, here's the thing I would expect though as well is we have seen what this game is going to look like, and recently, and we also did poorly. So if you're going to say that Parky is a good manager, he has the exact template for what not to do. That he knows how they're going to play. He knows we couldn't break them down. We got a lucky penalty at the end. So he sees exactly what they're going to do, and they're not going to change anything. It's gonna be those counters. So that, and the fact that I suppose it didn't mean as much before, whereas now it does.
Yeah.
Now it's a very, very big game, and if we don't do it now, we have 2 harder games to figure it out in.
Right. Do you want to
even though I'm not that worried, because 2 draws in the final 2 games will likely be enough. We also have the possibility of beating Stockport and Crew. I'm not worried that we won't step up for those games. And Crew as well, they're not going to sit back and defend for 90 minutes.
No, they're probably going to press and get because they want to.
Yeah,
I think they're playing where they are with the home standings. They're can they get in the playoffs? They're in the playoffs. They're fine.
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs.
So it's just where exactly they want to be. Are they worried about trying to get a home match first? Actually, there was discussion on that yesterday. Now, I'm assuming it's done the same way as the European matches, with the home and away leg, in that an away goal counts for more.
I don't know. The European.
So that is. Sorry.
In the Euro Champions League, that's out now.
Yeah, but but the old standard, which I assume they're still using here. So if you end up on a draw, 3 goals each over the double leg, then it goes to away goals, which is why the better.
Apparently,
the away goals mean nothing now.
Did they change it for all EFL and everything? Because I'm not trying to.
Okay, so they're going to go to penalties then if it's a draw on goals.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, it doesn't mean anything. So okay, that's an interesting one. Then would you prefer to be away first, and then at home for the second one, knowing exactly what you need to do? Yeah. Kind of. You kind of lose your advantage, really.
Yeah. So the top 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So top 1 is a home and away.
Yeah.
And then they meet at Wembley, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know they got rid of that.
Yeah. So I suppose the idea then being that you should win your first one, and you're going in positive. You're already ahead of the other team, and you can defend if you want. Or it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Not really.
Psych Soccer says, expect FDR to make it a physical, ugly game. I hope we make it a physical game, but not ugly. Leon says that they had 4 managers this season, so that would add up with the fees. This is an interesting right here.
Yeah.
Had the woman that lasted about a week. Was over the next manager sacked in December, then Troy Deeney till January, and now the current manager Cottrell. So they've been pear-shaped the entire season.
Yeah, that woman manager was a very interesting one. I'm not sure if she was aware of it or if they just kind of abused her a little bit. They set her up as if she was the manager, and then almost immediately it got announced that it was kind of caretaker manager, and they were still looking for everybody else. So they did the dirty. They got all the articles released saying first female manager in the EFL and breaking records again and all of this, and then almost immediately afterwards, well, yeah, she's interim manager, caretaker manager. She's not guaranteed the job, so she wasn't fired.
Yeah.
But that was a horrible thing to do to her.
I remember that. I did a show on that before
Yeah.
I did everything here. I was doing them on. I did a quick, like, I remember, like, oh, they made a big deal of it. And then all of a sudden I turn on, like, who's got egg on their face? Is it's like her, or it's definitely the club? That's absolute shit.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know. Look, if you wanted to go along with that, if you were saying, okay, let's do all the press, let's announce it as if I am, but I need 2 or 3 matches, then you would at least do an agreement.
Yeah.
That I'm going to play and I'm going to be in charge for 2 matches.
Yeah.
Before you can put someone else in, because they did it almost immediately. Then they found their manager, and it was really bad luck.
Yeah. So we don't like them, basically, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Highest team always plays at home at last. League One, league games above, leagues of sketch. Mike says Starkey. Wow, sounds like yeah, absolutely. Some games that on tomorrow too. Obviously, the interesting ones. Unless there's anything else we want to touch on this game, other than us going and getting the 3 points. But anything else you're thinking? I wanted to bring this up to you, and you weren't on the show yesterday about Parky and his 100 wins. You were at his game, 162, 100 wins, 35 drawn, 27 lost. I mean, and him not taking that interview. I know this was a yesterday topic, but you were at the match, and I wanted to just ask you what you thought about him not taking the interview and having Parkin take that interview.
I agree with what everyone has said. I think it was to just reduce the media talk on it, just to keep everything focused, to keep it that on the down low, in general. That seems to be what he wants to do. Now, Parky seemed very happy.
You saw him,
actually, before the match. Yeah. I saw him going in, and then coming back out as well. Now, obviously, he was happy after the match. They'd won, so everybody would be. But beforehand, he went in really happy and jolly, and he seemed to be up for it, like you would want him to. At the same time, maybe he just wanted to get home. Who knows?
Because he's managed, they're in the thick of it. I mean, but I'm so envious of what you did, but I'm so proud of it. But what you did is awesome. But you could see when this is going back, and we're talking back when you filmed him. He actually stood there, looked at you. I'm sure he interjected you, and like that's what it looked like. And he didn't have to do that. And he seems that shows me he's very comfortable in this. Yes, we're all fan short for fanatic. He seemed very comfortable in it. Is that what you gathered there?
Absolutely. And that's the thing as well. Like, you could see, interestingly, when I mentioned it to some of the players, oh, you're live, they were a little bit, oh, okay. A little bit. It's I think they were expecting a gotcha.
Really?
When I said that. Maybe, I don't know. Look, maybe I'm wrong. But when some of them became a little bit more standoffish when I said you're live, I think they were kind of waiting for a difficult question or, something.
Media training came in their head like, shit, I can't. Right. Yeah. Yep, for sure.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where my thinking was going with them. Yeah.
And here's all of us. We're like, ask him why he's not wearing the band. Ask him why he's wearing the band. Like, who's starting? And they're like, oh, shit. And Sheldon's like, I'm just trying not to embarrass.
Yeah.
Good. Matt Allison, on a question last night, Parky's highest managing place was assistant in Prem for Charlton. Raymond Blood says, when Guy recognized Sheldon by the masculine pub, that was cool.
Masculine pub.
Dude, that's absolutely that was my favorite part. I don't care what I was literally my favorite part. I'm gonna turn the camera around. The big smile I think we put in Discord is absolutely amazing. We saw their faces. Mullen, very humble. This is going back. I know what do you think? Yes, no?
Yes, yeah, no problem. Doing pictures and signatures, all that. He took time. Obviously, he knows he's the star, and people want to get his signature and autograph. So, he's happy to spend that bit of extra time.
I mean, he is the star. Elliot Lee, no? You think? I mean, obviously he's a striker, he's a star. I get it, but yeah, I guess you're definitely right on that for sure. I'm not. Some of these seem a little apprehensive. You can see that a little bit. Yeah, when you say a lot, I could see that. Yeah, that would make sense. Hip Karma says, thanks at Matt Al. He coached up in the Champions. Tori says, I wish Macca would have stopped and chatted, but I get it. Me too.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Macca chatted with me after.
You did, do.
He did. Yes.
How'd that go? Talk us through that. What
Don't
hold it back. What are you doing?
I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have to. I have inside information that I'm not allowed to spill.
Okay. There you go.
Unfortunately. No, he was really nice.
Sheldon, in the morning. Done.
So no, he was really nice, very friendly. Like he seemed more comfortable leaving because he wasn't in a big rush. He wasn't running out to get back to his car, and he became more comfortable to just stop, and have a talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to respect that. If someone has a private conversation, especially representing yourself and what we're doing, you gotta respect.
Yeah. That. So like interestingly, there's some players who are comfortable already, and like if I was somewhat local or if I was at 7-8 matches during the season, I could see some of the players being very comfortable to answer some basic questions and to have short chats and stuff like that. Once they start recognizing your face, I would expect that to kind of happen. They seem comfortable enough to do stuff like that.
Yeah. Aaron says Mac already signed for next season. You never know. Maybe. Never know. We won't press him. I'm not going to press him. I respect that. I'm not going to press him. Matt Al says hard to not. Addison Madison. Sorry. Says hard to not gain auto promotion with a win versus FTR. Mansfield NK play. If Mansfield win and even if Barrow go 5-0, Wrexham likely go on gold diff. That's a lot of.
I'm not worried about goal differences. I don't think they're close enough, and there's not enough matches left to really be bothered about that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like there's enough matches left, and we are far enough ahead that even if we lose and they win this next match, yeah, we're still doing okay.
Yeah, I feel very comfortable. I know the job's not done. But I feel very comfortable, and I feel very comfortable to win tomorrow. TLP interview fans on next year. That is what I'm hoping to work on. We will see, Ken. Hope Macca's signed for next season. Respect you, Sheldon, for maintaining confidence. Absolutely. That's Hip Karma. Welcome back, Hip Karma. Good to see you back. Sheldon, you have to promise to tell what it is when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at. I mean, that's three dots. Maybe I don't know. I read it. Okay. Just saying, win in advance. Absolutely, no.
Pretty much,
yeah. Win in advance. Wrexham will win. I can't. Anton, I think it's N. Do you have that one?
Probably that? Anton. Yeah.
Anton, good. Welcome in, Anton. Good to see it. Love that thumbnail. It's a handsome photo there. Wrexham will win. It's even possible that Mullen will score a hat trick. We'll love with Belarus. Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome.
If we score early, absolutely they can fall apart because they're gonna have to become open because the draw isn't enough.
Yeah.
So like if this was a couple of weeks back, the draw probably would have been enough. But if we score early, they have to counter that and they have to put themselves back in a position that they can win the match. So once they start opening, we could kill them with multiple goals. So yeah.
Let me run this by you. And you talk about goal diff for them. This is the Forest thing. So Forest Green Rovers are -30 goal difference. Colchester -20. Sutton are -25.
Yeah.
So if the floodgates,
they're not going to make up 10.
They're not going to make up 10. They're just not. So it's going to be a very cagey opening match. I would love it. Like going into at kickoff, it's a game that needs a goal. Hands down, it's a game that needs a goal. See that happening here for sure. Barrow needs to win every game and at least 3-0 every time to equal goal diff. It's not going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Other games that are happening tomorrow, and feel free to ask Sheldon about his experience, and hopefully we will be doing a lot more of that. Maybe next season, we will see if I can make it happen. I will. We will. Sorry. Crawley Town versus Colchester. Okay. Crewe, Grimsby. Doncaster, Accrington, Stanley, Gillingham, Borough. That's one we got to watch, right? Harrogate, Sutton, MK, and Mansfield Town. Just a note on that. We will not be watching the MK Dons and Mansfield Town game, but I think Red Horde Sean is going to have his iPad up. Maybe if Shell's on or Ives on, we'll see if someone else can have it on, but we will be watching that match. But I do believe Sean might have like a secondary on that. So check it out on his channel, and we'll do the after 90 of them afterwards, but I'm not sure. But we will keep an eye on the MK Dons Mansfield game, but not live. Newport, Tranmere, Salford, Bradford, Stockport, Morecambe, Swindon, Wimbledon, Wall, Saul, and Notts County. Those are the games out there. Do you think we still have a chance to win the league?
Yes.
Yeah.
Small one. A small chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran the numbers on this one, and it comes out that Stockport need a win, a draw, and a loss
To get
in their next
win?
In their next 3 matches. No, in order for us to have a chance.
Win, draw,
So
loss.
they have 4 matches left, with us being the last. So in the next 3 matches, they need to have a draw and a loss in order that points are close enough. And also that means we need to win every match. So we need to beat FGR and we need to beat Crewe. Then we will be within close enough to 3 points so that we can take out Stockport in the final match and jump ahead of them.
Yeah. Yep. And Matt says, so we haven't lost a game where we have scored first. I think there are only 4 or 5 teams who we have. Ruby says is a great reminder.
Yeah.
Big difference between the game at their place and this time we have the crowd. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And, he said, Matt also says, I said to Sheldon, that's it, game over when we scored.
Good.
If he heard you. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he heard you. You're on tomorrow? What are you doing for the game?
Yes, I should be. I have some ice hockey matches to go to, but it looks like I will be back in time for the match.
Okay. Give us a shout.
So that's all good.
Let me know, obviously. Welcome back, man. Listen, I think the community, myself, cannot thank you enough. I think that is absolutely, legendary, man. So we'll do more of that for sure. Sheldon just bought a house in Wrexham, and we're gonna be neighbors, him and I. We're gonna move there together. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Ken says that means. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Oh,
what do you think of my little logos?
Good. I think they're really good. Is that are you in the rec center, or are you in the house?
I'm in the house.
You're in the house. Okay, it is 4 a.m. again.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been playing with OBS.
Okay.
And I'm using my OBS to put them on screen.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So on the summer, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh wow, look at Shell. It looks like Stranger Things here.
Yeah, so I've been figuring out OBS. OBS is cool.
You like it? It's very powerful.
Yeah. The amount of things you can do on it is crazy.
Thing with me is because we're live every day. I can't take the time to figure it out because I want to go and get it up. So when we get to the summer and I start doing things, we'll do it every day, obviously, but it won't be like this. Then we get to the summer, I have some, with plans to do that. But that looks really cool, man. I know that's where we need to go. Wrexham badge is trademarked. Any legal focus? Oh, Matt Al, come on. How are you going to kill the whole thing? Warhol. Very Warhol for Sheldon. Yes.
Yeah.
Wrexham says, cool. Get it, Shell. Hell yeah. Cool logos.
Obviously, it's a lot of work getting everything together for your different scenes. But once they're done, that's it. You don't need to touch them again once you know how to activate everything, switch things on and off, move between different scenes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been learning about all the different plugins and stuff. Getting there.
I'll be definitely getting on that definitely for the summer. So we got a game tomorrow, big time. I don't do predictions, score predictions, but I'll ask you if you want to go. What are you thinking, brother?
4-0.
FGR. Oh man, I think it's going to be an interesting game. I think we're going to do well.
Yeah. No, I think we will break them at some point. And then it depends on how early we do that as to what the score ends up being.
Yep, I agree.
But at some point we're going to break them. Everybody will be just too amped up to get in there and to get on the end of a ball.
Do you think we're going to finish Forest? Finish him!
Finish Forest, yeah.
Yeah, finish him!
Yeah, I would love them to be statistically done after our match. I'm not sure if that's even possible, but I think the only reason it's not technically possible is because the other team has so many games in hand.
Yeah, that's probably correct. Yeah, I had a couple.
That's why.
Yeah, I think I had a couple lined up. Producer Ann said you cannot do that. So there's a couple more F words in there. Some of them weren't too awesome, but they had a 4-letter F word in there. Tori agrees with you. 4-0. Let's go. Matt Al said he's been working on LBS score ticker for the bottom of the screen. Python is hard. Yeah, we will. If we can have the score and we're definitely going to have. Things. They're coming. Mortal Kombat. Yes, that's correct. 67% should go up. We're up tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, 60% of the time works every time. Flawless victory. Shroom Dream sees Liverpool coming into the race course, and I hope so.
27-28. Ooh.
Yeah, I hope so. All right. We did about an hour there. I just want to get a quick match preview. So get some rest. Of course, Sex Panther, absolutely. So get some rest, and maybe I'll see. Oh, I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow for the game at some point. Yeah, and good to have you back. And I got to tell you, man, for the community and what you did, and you opened our eyes to everything, and you were our white knight. It was awesome, man. So thank you to everybody from everybody.
Yep.
He never goes above.
Good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you are. So you're not going above a 4. Like 4. It's like, although you are our Chris Kamara on the scene. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. All right, we'll wrap it up there. Shell, I will see you in my morning, right? In a little bit.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back, brother. All right.
Cool.
All right.
See you, everyone. Take care.
Sheldon is back in the house, and it's good to see him. And we are so very, very grateful to have him back. Thank you, Sheldon. I did see, I'm trying to keep it light tonight, just because I want to wake up in the morning and we can get out. Au revoir, men de France. I think that's French. I believe that's French. Night Sheldon says, Rex, yes, 83 people in there. Smash a like on the video. It helps out the channel grow and do its whole thing, and get involved. Be fantastic, and get your memberships, which is great for everybody. And big thanks to Sheldon, as we know. Big thanks to Sheldon. Matt Al says, I want to ask if you got any Wrexham bruises when he fell over. I forgot. Oh, I didn't get that one. He's still backstage if he wants to come back. There you go.
Not that I've noticed. No, I'm okay.
Do you want to tell us something?
Yeah, so what happened was, as I was walking around at the mice grin outside, I slipped on mud and landed on the floor. Hit the deck. And then I started singing, he fell over.
Starting 11 tomorrow. Sorry. Oh, Starkey. Oh, before you go. You got one?
Starting at 11?
Yeah, do you have a starting 11 for tomorrow? Starkey's asking.
Oh, starting 11. Oh, sorry, of course.
Sorry.
I don't think he's going to change anything.
Me too. I think he's going full stop, same thing. Yeah, full stop, same thing. There's no way.
I think so.
Yeah, why? I think he's going full stop, same thing. So, be interesting. And, Palmer, like I said, we'll talk about those things in the summer. But, yeah, apparently you had some Welsh beer. Nah, it happens.
I did. And it was starting to hit me because I am a lightweight. I have not been drinking in a long time.
Good for you. How is the Wrexham lager?
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait to have it. Get there.
Good.
Yeah. All right, brother. I will see you in the morning. I'm already sacked, so it's all good. All right. Cheers. There's Shell, man. There's Shell. Almost 600 subs. Yeah, we're getting there. Growing as it is, growing as we do, which is so good. Okay, thank you all for joining. It's been a lot of fun tonight. It was a little bit more serious show. It's the Tone Costa's in. We fired Josh. He got the sack. So Tone came in tonight. He had to steady the ship, which is great, which is really good. So we're hoping for move forward and move on from Josh, and Tone is here. What else? So I'll do the after night. So let me start over. We're going to be live tomorrow in the morning before the match. We're scheduled for 10 minutes before. We're getting a little antsy because I want to get in and see some things. So I'll maybe go a little bit earlier. So if I do go on earlier, we might go live, but usually it's 10 minutes before the match because, there's up. But maybe I'll get up a little early and maybe, be on and walk through the lineup and everything, which I don't think will change. I'm going to do that. I'm hoping for 3 points tomorrow. I think it'd be great. The scenarios are adding up that we could go up tomorrow. If things go, I think we're going to go tomorrow, and we're going to finish Forest. I think we're going to do very well. We're going to finish our dinner tomorrow. Bye, producer Ann. Bye, baby. Bye. I call her producer Ann. I call her Ann. There we go. There you go. Hold on. Let me see here. This is from Shell. If you don't see the membership button, phone, do it on your laptop. Sheldon. Yep, that's Shell. Remember, Sheldon has the keys too, so he can also type on here as well. So he's awesome. Bless you, matey. This is Matt. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Live show post 90, which I'll put up on the channel. Couple things. Get involved in the post 90. Also, go follow the Red Horde tomorrow. The Red Horde will be doing his live watch along as well on his channel. Also, Racecourse Ramble. Go follow Matt at the Racecourse Ramble. He also is doing a run on Sunday in Manchester. So please support him for his run for cancer. He's doing a marathon, so we're going to support him as well, and we'll be wishing him well. So we'll see him tomorrow. And we welcome back Sheldon, the legend. I'll check it on my laptop. Says Tori. Thank you, Josh. Bye. Up to town. Bip Karma. Good to see you. Good to have you in there. Peace out. Everybody. Take care. Yeah, no music tonight. We went straight. Like I said, Tone took it back down. Are you shaving before the match between now and 5 a.m.? Hell no. Why? Do you need me to shave? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? It's all good. I might put a hat on though, because it's all concocted. All right. Friday night. Everyone enjoy yourselves. Stay within yourself. Have some fun. I will see you in the morning for the live watch along. And on that bombshell, I'll see y'all later.